Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on Facebook Live. I'm 12 News reporter Bianca Buono, and I'm standing outside of a courthouse here in Salt Lake City, Utah, because suspended Maricopa County Assessor Paul Petersen just went before a judge here in Utah to face more charges connected to his alleged illegal adoption scheme. The charges here in Utah are pretty significant. In fact, arguably more significant than what we saw in Arizona a week or two ago. The 11 counts he faces here: 1 count of unlawful activity, 3 counts of communications fraud, and these are key: 4 counts of human smuggling, and 3 counts of sale of a child. He entered a not guilty plea here, just as he's done in Arizona and with the federal charges in Arkansas. The interesting thing today was right after that hearing, after that not guilty hearing, Paul Petersen's Utah attorney spoke out to the media alongside Paul Petersen, condemning some of the comments that have been made by public officials and members of the LDS Church about this alleged scheme. He said all of these comments have been false, and Paul Petersen is completely innocent. All of these charges are completely false. If you didn't catch the story, the Arizona Republic had spoken with a leader with the LDS Church earlier this week, and that leader called what Paul Petersen has allegedly done, quote, disgusting and sickening. And those are the comments that he and his attorney were talking to us about just a few minutes ago after that hearing. So he seemed really physically upset by that, and Paul Petersen seemed to be happy with the fact that his attorney was addressing those comments. I did ask him about some of the comments made by members of the Marshallese community. We've heard some of their advocates say that many of these pregnant women were not given a choice in terms of what they could do with their unborn child, that they were essentially forced to give that baby up for adoption. He said those comments and those allegations are absolutely false. So some strong comments from Petersen's attorney today. Petersen remained quiet. He didn't make any comments. In fact, the only time we've really heard him speak was just after his court hearing in Arkansas in the airport, if you remember, when we talked to him briefly there. But strong comments from his lawyer here in Utah today. So we'll bring you those comments throughout the day on all of our social media platforms. And of course, I'll have reports throughout our 12 News show starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you have any questions about this case, feel free to message me on Facebook, comment on this Facebook Live, or you can tweet me at Bianca Buono. And I'm happy to answer those questions, because we understand that this case is complicated and complex. In fact, it's challenging for his attorneys to deal with, I'm told, because they're dealing with 3 separate cases in 3 states. So again, we appreciate you joining us on Facebook Live, and we'll have much more for you coming up throughout the afternoon.